it's Mr. Hurdles here with another video. Today we're gonna talk about travel tips for solo travelers like myself. So to tell you guys a little bit about how I got into solo traveling, I've always wanted to travel the world. Back in college, I studied political science and international relations, so I always kind of had a love for the world and different things and cultures. Well, unfortunately, my friends didn't have the same passion, or if they did, they didn't take it as serious as I did, so I was kind of forced to travel the world alone. So let's get into 5 tips about what you guys can do to help you travel the world, and maybe I can give you guys a little motivation. First tip is to book your trip. Book your trip on flights, round trips. If you guys are really adventurous like me, you guys can book one-way flights to one country, and then from that country, book another one-way flight to another country. That's what I like to do sometimes, so I can see more countries as I travel. After you book your flight, next thing you guys have to do is you have to book where you're gonna stay. So depending on where I'm going, I like to do Airbnbs or hotels. Let me give you guys a little breakdown of the two. So Airbnbs are better if you guys kind of want more freedom. You know, you guys might wanna have people over or whatever the case may be. But keep in mind, if you get an Airbnb, you will have to clean up after yourself. You'll have more freedom as far as living conditions, but you'll have to clean up after yourself. Hotels are good because you have room service. So people will come in and clean your room, and that saves you a whole bunch of time when you travel, so you can make the most of your time and do other activities. Also, hotels, most of them have dining in the hotel, so you can save some time right there when you want to eat breakfast in the morning. Me, most of the time, guys, I can tell you, I prefer Airbnbs because that's just how I move. I like to live in places where real people are living and communities and whatnot, because I like to talk to people and I like to get in touch with cultures. All right, guys, tip number 2. I can't stress this enough, especially for my other single guys, my other bachelors like myself. Appearance. Appearance is very important. Look, it's sad to say this, but people treat you based on how you look. We all do it. Guys, when you travel, make sure you invest into your appearance. Also, females. Females should already know this, but I'm just putting it out there. Brush your hair, brush your teeth, do your hair, wear nice clothes. I'm not saying you guys have to look like a supermodel or anything, but just keep that in mind, because people will treat you based on how you look. Also, guys, remember, always be friendly. Use your manners, treat people well, because this will reciprocate to you in your energy, and you can make friends while you travel. People see you're friendly, they're more willing to help you out. You guys might learn something about the country that you're in. You might learn about certain places, certain things that you didn't know. So yes, keep that in mind. Always be friendly with people and treat people with respect, especially when you're traveling by yourself. All right, here we go. For tip number 3, we have do your itinerary. Okay, for me, yes, I do plan my trips out when I go. I'm not saying that everything on my itinerary gets done when I'm traveling, because that would be an absolute lie. No, everything on my itinerary does not get done, but it's always better to plan things so you know what to do every day you wake up when you're traveling. So every day you wake up, it's a new day, and you want to do something different and make the most of your time while you're in these other countries. Tip number 4, this is very important. Safety. Watch how much you drink. Guys, everybody out there is not good people. Some people do want to hurt you. Some people do have bad intentions. So watch how much you drink, because people will take advantage of you. Have a drink, maybe 1, maybe 2 with your meal, but don't overdo it, because bad things can happen to you when you're traveling the world alone. For my last tip, number 5, guys, try new things when you travel by yourself. I can't stress this enough. If you don't try new things, you will get bored very quickly in these countries. For example, when I was in South Africa, I went shark diving. I would never ever think I would go shark diving in my life, but since I was there, I figured I'd try something new, and it was a great experience. Remember, when you travel by yourself, it's all about the experience. Please take these things into consideration when you travel the world by yourself. And remember, most off, have fun. Please leave comments below if you guys have any other tips that you can do when you travel. I would love to hear them. And guys, thank you so much for tuning in to another video. See you next time.